We are here for a crochet along. Are y'all ready? Oh, it's still 9:59. I'm always an early person. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. Um, I'm waiting for you guys to jump on in. Hopefully y'all have something to drink like me. Coffee. 10 o'clock, 10 o'clock, 10 o'clock. We're going to make a mega scrunchie here in the yarn room. My name is Angie, and this is the yarn room. And we're going to have a crochet along today. It's Wednesday. So this is my original one, the one that I actually use. Hello, Michelle. Good morning. But I'm going to make it a little different because I did not like that I had so much space in between here. So I put the pattern in the description and hopefully I can memorize it. We're going to be using a 6mm hook. And it has to be a little scuffed up and dirty or it doesn't work. Hi, Melissa. I'm great today. I'm ready to do a crochet along. 6mm hook. Of course, we need our scissors. We need our hair tie. And we're going to need a needle. I'm not going to take it out of there because I'll fight with it. And possibly a stitch marker. I'm not sure. But I have those right here just in case. Now, this one, I don't have the exact yarn. I have the same yarn, but in a slightly different color. I'm going to make it. And I usually like to make them in pairs because if I wear my 2 buns. Oh, you know what I didn't do here? I did not try to look for my middle. Oh my goodness. Is it going to be a fight here with me looking for that middle one? I think I felt something there. Where is this one coming from? Nope, that's not it. That's not it. Sorry, didn't plan ahead. But guess what? I'm probably going to go from the outside anyways. Let's take off this tag. Oh gosh. This is just the way it goes, people. This is the yarn that I'm using right here. Someone gave this to me, a bunch of them, and I've been using them like crazy. Just in case y'all want to see the colors, mist. Okay, enough of that, people. Enough of that. Okay, Angie's getting prepared. You know what Angie's going to do? Angie's going to talk in the third person about herself. Go on, doggies. Y'all already had what y'all wanted there. I'll be right back, people. Right back. I just went to go get my yarn holder, and it just came apart. It's easy to put back. At least it was last time. There it is. Okay. Oh, I heard my bell somewhere. I set off my bell. Okay, since I'm going to be using the outside, I'm going to stick this little thingy on there, and that way it shouldn't give me any problems, right? Look at that magic. Oh, I put it on the rubber band. Okay. Stuck on my nail. Anyways, who has jumped in with us and is ready to make a scrunchie? Okay, guys, let's go. Let's go. So I think in my my little pattern that I put on my description, I said to tie this on. I didn't do that on the last one, but you know, I'm always evolving and changing the way I do stuff. So we are going to make a tie. We're going to tie it up, and we're not going to worry about this because when we work it in, we don't want to work it into the stitches we're going to put around here because it's going to be stretching and moving and it's going to pop out. We want to put it woven in going up and down like that on the other stitches. So we're just going to leave that be. So I'm going to insert my hook into the ring, which is the hair tie. Hold the yarn in my hand, and we're going to pull through just to fasten on, okay? And then now I'm going to chain 1, just to give myself a little height. Now we're going to make 40. You can count this as a stitch or you don't have to, but I'm not going to. 40 single crochets. That was a half double crochet, sorry guys. 40 single crochets, okay? So if you need a marker or something to keep track, which I probably do because I am going to be talking, I think I need a marker for every 10. So I will have 4 markers. Let me get 4 markers. Here's one. Is this a marker thingy? Where are my markers? Those aren't markers. Look, I was not even organized today. What happened to all my markers? They're way over here. I forgot. When I organize, I lose stuff. And I told you yesterday I lost my AI project, but guess what? I found it. I found it. Exactly where I left it. All right, here are some more markers. I enjoy these little round ones because they're easier to put on and off. Here's an orange one, and let's do a green one. Okay. Okay, put these back where they belong so I can search for them later. Okay, so how many did I end up having? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, go under the band, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 10 of them. Let's put a marker in here. And number 10. Lucky number 10. There we go. Hi, Lydia. How are you? Mercedes, you made it. I've missed Mercedes. Mercedes, we're making a scrunchie. And it's a little different from this one, but it's going to look like this one pretty much, I hope. The pattern is in the description, and we're going to make 40 single crochets into this hair tie, okay? And we're going to have to stretch it too, so to fit them all in here. But let's see if it works. So that I have my marker on my 10th one so I can keep track because I will lose track. For every 10th one, I'll put a marker. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh my gosh, how are we going to fit 40 of them on here? Oh my gosh, we are going to have to hit 40 of them on here. Another marker for this set of 10, so that's already 20. Man, I would have really been off count by now. Oh, Mercedes, I'm sorry that you've been sick. I will just say a prayer for you, honey. Say prayers for you to get better. But thank you for coming by and hanging out with me. It's so good to hear from you again. Stardust, hello. How are you? Shatika Woods, hello. How are you? Thank you for my blessings. 10, 20. Oh gosh, are we going to be able to fit them on here? We're going to have to. It's probably going to curl a bit, but that's okay because it stretches, see? They fit on there. All right, so another 10. 10 40 single crochets, but I'm doing in increments of 10 so I don't lose count. But it doesn't matter if you lose count because it's a hair scrunchie. Nobody's going to be counting it. So that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This keeps wanting to twirl. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So this is 30. I guess if you wanted to just do 30, you could. But since I made that pattern and it said 40, dang it, I need to stay with my pattern. Did I say that was 10 already? Okay, let's put another marker there. Another marker. There we go. That's 30. We need 10 more. Okay, we can do it. We can squish them in here. We can squish it in here. Just tighten it up. Look, they'll fit right there. Ooh, thank you for those hearts. Whoever sent them to me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Almost there. 9. Can we do it? Get 9. We can do it. 9 and 10. We are making a mega scrunchie. So that's number 10, and I'm going to attach. Make sure it's not twisted. It's curling, but that's okay, but as long as I did not twist it. And insert it into your first stitch there. If you were smart, you would have put a stitch marker there, but guess what? Angie did not. Okay, so now that I know that I have 40, I can go ahead and take these out. They really don't, they're not necessary other than for me counting on here and making sure, because I am a teacher, right? And I'm supposed to be teaching y'all and the good practices and stuff. And here's the tail. Just let it be. We'll weave it in later, okay? All right, when we get to here, it's very simple to make this. We're going to chain 2. And this doesn't really count as a chain, as a stitch, but it just brings us up higher, okay? A step up for this. And in each stitch, we're going to do a double crochet. This is a stitch. Every little V right here is a stitch. And we're going to do a increase double crochet in all of these stitches. So we just did 1 double crochet. In that same stitch, we're going to yarn over. In the same stitch, we're going to put another one. We're going to make our double crochet. And this is how you make your double crochets for any of the beginners there. Now, see where our next stitch is? Because sometimes I miss this one. It's so close to this one over here, but you see if it's just like this. So you're going to have to spread it a little bit, especially when counting really counts. This one, if I missed it, it would have been okay, but we're going to do it right. Double crochet, another double crochet into the same stitch. Now, there we go. It's an increase in each stitch. And I'm going to go over the double crochet one more time after this one. Double crochet. You yarn over your hook. You already have your loop on here, but you yarn over and you insert into your spot that you need to go in. And in this instance, we're making an increase. You insert it, you bring your yarn up. You have your tension working well. You yarn over and you pull through 2 loops. You yarn over and you pull through 2 loops. Okay, now y'all excuse me for a little bit. I forgot to put my do not disturb on, and people disturbing me. Now it's on. Now we're back. Are we back? Okay, nothing happened, right? I'm good, Stardust. How are you doing? How are you doing? I know I just saw you, but I don't think I asked how you were doing, Stardust. Hello there. Ooh, thank you for all my likes. I have 11. My goal is 20 now. And don't forget to play with all those little emojis here on the side. If you're on your iPhone, I'm pointing to the spot where they are. It lets YouTube know that there's a party going on over here. Okay, here we go. And so you might find it kind of difficult and tight to be doing this. That's okay. If you feel like you need to skip a stitch, you know, go ahead. Nothing's bad is going to happen, you know. But I try to get as many in there because I like it very curly on my hair because it helps my bun. Oh, where did that come from? Where did this come from? Dang it. Dang it. Yes, thank you, Melissa. Thank you. So this is kind of mindless, I hope, unless, you know, you wanted to put a stitch in your very first, stitch marker in your very first stitch, but it's kind of obvious where it is. It's the part that's sticking up a lot, you know what I mean? Okay. And if for some reason you forget to make an increase in one, I think that that is okay. If you don't tell me, I won't say a thing. Nobody here, right? We're all gonna just hush hush. We don't care. We won't say a thing to anybody if you miss a stitch, because this thing is gonna be mega full anyways if you miss some stitches. And I like to put this on my one bun that I put on top of my head. I used to have two buns all the time, but that's because my hair was shorter. Did I skip a stitch there? Well, well, well. Teacher, pay attention. But now I'm starting to wear a single bun on my head, and I like to put this on and then wrap it around twice, and it really blends in with my gray hair. You know, I don't want anything to stand out. I want it to just look like it's just my normal hairstyle. I'm not a little kid where I need the pink stuff, although I do want to wear it so bad. Matching colors to be coordinating. I like dressing like back in the 80s. That's my heyday, the 80s. Bright colors, the 90s, bright colors. But alas, I'm an old lady. I should look a little dignified. That was not a double crochet, so I had to pull that out. I really like this little stand thing here. This here. I got this at the Christmas party this year, our crochet meeting Christmas party. How many did I put in there? Just one? Okay. Okay. So, are you keeping up, Melissa? You guys, I don't like to talk about too much stuff here while we're doing our crochet along, but I do have to tell you something. If you follow me, and yesterday you saw me on my live, my spontaneous live, I was going to make a live about my AI December challenge. I lost it. I could not find it anywhere. And right before I went to my crochet meeting, guess what? I told Eddie, I said, Eddie, I lost my AI crochet. I don't know what I did with it. I know it's here. It's here in the house somewhere, but I cleaned my room and now I can't find it. And so that's how I know cleaning up is really bad, because then you can't find your stuff. I mean, I could visualize where it was when this room was a mess, but now I don't even know where the heck it was. But then right before we left, he drove me to my crochet meeting. I just turned around as soon as I told him that. I turned around and there the bag was with the AI challenge. And I think I missed one of the loops, but I ain't going back, people. I ain't going back. And there it was, just sitting by the couch. I think I was working on it, and I just left it there. And it was not in my yarn room, so make sure I go through both loops. Well, guys, my hands are starting to get a little numb. Might have to take a little coffee break just to get some circulation going on in here. 14 likes, that's right. Oh, Melissa, you got 100. Are you over 100 already? Last time I looked, you had 100. 100 subscribers. Yahoo! Yahoo! Yeah, you're the same. You clean and forget. Yep. Yep. You know, it's just like, how Housework is dangerous. You could slip and fall whenever you're mopping. You can cut your fingers when you're washing dishes. Oh no. And the fumes from the cleaners, oh my gosh. Very, very dangerous. So I don't do it. I like to stay safe. Stay away from housework. Let the professionals take care of that. I wish. Thank you. Thanks, I found it. Hello, Kels. Hello. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I'm making a scrunchie. You came in a little later, but I do have the pattern in the description. It's very simple. Around the rubber band, under here is the little hair tie rubber band. Around this, you make 40 single crochets. Oh, it's going to be tight, but you can do it. You can do it. And I'm using a 6-ply yarn, so this helps make it Mega Scrunchie. And then after you do the 40 stitches on there, you close up the round, and then you make an increase in each stitch, 2 double crochets in each stitch. Look at that. That's so fun. That's so fun how it just twirls. So I'm like a happy person. Everything makes me happy. That little twirling there. Woo-hoo. I don't know why. I used to be ashamed of it when I was a kid because in school people were complaining about everything and I thought I was supposed to be complaining even though I did have a very difficult life as a child. I didn't complain about stuff. I thought life was great. So I noticed that, I was doing that, so I stopped it very early on in my life. I don't need to be miserable. I don't need to have drama just because everybody else had drama and they probably were making it up too, I don't know. No, Daisy, I already took you out and I already fed you a little bit and you'll eat more later, okay? There's no more here, baby. No more. Here, let me just clean your eyes real quick. Daisy's little eyes get a little crusty in the morning. Go, go, go. We usually give in to her because she's the baby and, she tells us if she wants to go outside or whatever. But I'm not going to give in to her right now. And not just to be mean, but because, you see, we're busy learning something here. And this will not take long at all. We've been on here 20 minutes. Okay, I'm going to put this down for a second and grab my coffee. Because my hand is a little numb. And just moving it around in a different position, doing stuff helps it out. Like my mug. I bought some, it's all dripping full of coffee. I'm just a mess. I bought some of those mugs for some of my friends so we could have matching mugs. Okay, this starts to get a little twisted, so I'm going to untwist it. Choo, 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 choo. Do y'all ever do this? And the yarn starts twisting. Okay, where is it? Where is it? Where am I? Okay, I'm right here. There I go. Okay. Alrighty. Look, I already have one of my hairs stuck in here and I haven't even used it. My goodness. So what happens when you lose a lot of hair? I've been losing a lot of hair. Medication. I blame it on medication. Handmade with love. Hello, hello. Did I miss other people coming in? There's Sar. Hello, you're a new subscriber. I thank you very much. Thank you very much. Put on your notifications so you can catch me. Every Wednesday we have a crochet along. We make something. Sometimes it's as simple as this scrunchie that we're making. And sometimes we have to have it in multiple parts. But we're going to always be making something. Yay. Your bedroom is your craft room. I remember having those days of the bedroom is my craft room. It was nice to fall asleep looking at stuff. Looking at all my goodies. I have so many mugs, Melissa. So many mugs. I mean, look over here. I have that one right there, and I'm using it as a little yarn holder. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. And then if you look over here, I have my Ursula one over here, and I banished it for now. But yeah. Oh, back to work, back to work, back to work. Okay, so we're on our second row, second round. I always say them wrong, but you know what a round and a row is, right? A row is when you're going back and forth. A round is when you're going around in a circle. You're working in a circle. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Okay, and so what was I talking about? Okay, oh yeah, I was telling y'all where we were at. We're on our second round. And in this round, after we make the first round of single crochets, 40 single crochets into the main part, we are going to make a double crochet increase in each of these stitches here. So if we had 40 single stitches, single crochets in the band, and then we increased on the second round, that would give us 80 stitches. But we're not going to do any dang counting. You hear Daisy over there crying about something? Okay, you know what? I think she wants something here. Okay, now go, go, go. 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 That's it. No more. I had a little something on my plate there from breakfast, and I bet you she smelled it. So I just gave it to her. I forget what I was going to say. Oh, 80. That would make that we would have, if we doubled it up, that means we have 80 stitches now. Then in our next round, we will make an increase in each one of these stitches. So if there's 80 stitches and we increase, that's 160 stitches. But are you going to count? Well, that's up to you. I'm not going to count. I don't count. And if I mess up, I don't frog if it don't look bad. Is there? I can't tell right there. Okay. You know how to make these, Lydia? Yay. And they're simple. You can always have different ways and different counts and things like that on how you want it. Okay, I do want to learn how to make one. And the lady's name is Melody Tinka Crochet. Oh my gosh, I just thought I knew her name. But anyways, it's a lady that she's getting me excited about making some stuff, especially my leg warmers I've been talking about with you guys. But she has a scrunchie that is made from like a granny square kind of scrunchie, you know, where they use the clusters of 3. So I want to go learn how to make that with her. And I want to make Valentine's items, and I'm doing it gray here because my sample was gray, and I want you to see that it's coming out to look similar like this one. You could stop at this round and have a smaller one if that's what you want, but I like Mega. And then I'm also going to see if we have enough time, I will make one out of pink for Valentine's. This is from the Dollar Tree, just a chenille, and it's hibiscus color. It's super bright pink, and I love it. So let's see what we end up doing. We're already coming up to the end. Look at that. Look at that. I am going to stick my hook in here and bring this tail to the back. It's just double duty with my hook here. Let me see. Put that back. Oh, I hope I didn't mess y'all up watching me do all that kind of hullabaloo. I did bring it through that. Sorry. I'm just trying to hide it, you know? I'm just trying to hide this stitch in here. Okay. And then I'm going to go around it when I do my next double crochet. And there's that stitch. I'm going to bring it down a little bit. And I have one more stitch here for And I'm going to incorporate that tail in there. But if not, if that's too bothersome, just do your crocheting as normal and then go and weave it in. But you know, I like to save a little time and heartache of looking at it and saying, oh my gosh, I have to go weave it in. Okay, I can't even see what I'm doing here. I hope I went into the right spot. Don't tell anybody if I didn't. Don't tell nobody. Okay, we chain 2, 1, 2, and we're going to go into that third stitch right there. And we are going to close it off with a slip stitch. You could technically stop here and you would have a perfectly nice, curly little scrunchie. We want mega scrunchie. So we're doing another row. And let's do that, okay? The two best friends. Well, hello. Do y'all share the same channel? The two best friends. Well, you guys are on here. You can drop your channel link by typing in the word drop, D-R-O-P. Anybody here interested in visiting you, they can. And then you can, they can subscribe if they want to. Okay, if you're just coming in, we had a hair tie. Where's my other hair tie? Okay, we started out with this, and around this, we put 40 single crochets with the 6-ply yarn. And then after that, the next round, which is this one right here, double crochet increase in each stitch. So if we had 40, that means that's 80 here. And now we're going to do double crochets increase in each of these stitches. So that would be 160, and that will give us our mega twisty. Oh yeah, I love it because it makes my hair look more full. You know what because I've been losing my hair. Okay, double crochets. Do y'all know how to do the double crochets? I'm going to show y'all again for anybody who's in here just popping in and possibly just learning. You have your loop on your hook. You wrap around once, which is called yarn over. You insert your hook wherever you are supposed to insert it. If you have a chain or whatever, you put it in through there. Now you yarn over again, and you pull through 2 of those loops. You yarn over again, and you pull through 2 of the loops. That's pretty much for basic stitches. You pull through 2, you pull through 2. Unless otherwise stated. This yarn does twist and stuff on me. So now we're going to put, let's see, was that 2 of them in here? No. Here we go. Another double crochet. And if it was, oh well, I just made it extra. Don't forget that next stitch there. So in every stitch, if you happen to miss a stitch, I'm not going to tell anybody. Don't tell anybody. Nobody's going to say anything. Nobody's going to notice anything. Yes, happy little accidents. What are we talking about? You do it very last thing, Lydia? Yeah. That I'm assuming you're talking about weaving in. Let me go back because I think I missed some stuff. From the two best friends, I think. Hi, Kimber Cat Alpha Mo. Kimber. That's all you're going to get from me, Kimber. Hello and welcome in. Like Bob Ross says, Melissa says, happy little mistakes. You made 2. Shh, don't tell anybody. I told you not to tell anybody, Melissa. That's okay. We all will hold your secret right here. All 4,000 of us. I don't know how many people are going to be viewing this and actually view that you said that. But there's 70 at the moment that heard it. And then Lydia says she crochets, when I crochet ponytail hands, I do it the weaving in. And Melissa, thank you for dropping your channel. Kimber, thank you for dropping your channel. You guys go visit them. Happy little accidents, right, Kels? That's what happens on this channel all the time. You're not going to see perfection here. Move along if you need perfection because it ain't going to happen here. Daylanda, Just learning new here. Yay! Stay with my channel because I do try to help beginners, and I try to go slow to have a mind like I'm just barely learning and explaining it to you guys. Uh-oh, you're going to switch over, Melissa? Okay, what kind of yarn were you using? Yes, thank you, Lydia, for telling them. Leave me some likes. I'm at 24 and I would like to make it to 30. There's 60 people in here. There's 60 people in here and I have 24. Just, God, it's free. It's free, people. Yes, I'm begging. It's free. And play with those emojis on the side. Leave me a like and go follow my channel. All that yada, yada, yada. Okay. Get back to crocheting, Angie. Okay, this is an increase in each stitch. And if you find, Melissa, like your stitches, you can't see your stitches, it's your hook is kind of too small. Maybe you can go up a hook size. Or like you're doing, change yarns. I'm using a 6-ply. And basically, I've been crocheting so long, I don't even need to look. I do it by feel. See this? I just do that. And I'm not really not even looking at the holes that I'm putting them in. So if I make a mistake, shh, quiet, quiet. Don't want to hear about it. Okay, this thing is not wanting to spin. What is it getting caught on? There we go. Woohoo! Look at that. Doesn't that make y'all happy? Because it does make me happy. Okay. Okay, so who was the one that said that they were the new person? You know, do you know how to make a double crochet? You have your loop that's on your hook from wherever you start. If you're making a chain or whatever, you always have a loop on your hook. You yarn over once. You insert your hook wherever it is you needed to make the stitch. You bring it up. Then you have 3 loops. You yarn over again. And you pull through 2 of the loops, and you have 2 loops, and you bring through 2 of the loops, and you're finished. You're back to 1. And you can start another stitch there. Okay, so that's how you do it. If you need to, this live will be posted on my channel. You can rewind right now if you want to, but you won't be, live with the chat. So, but it will be reposted, and you can go back and rewatch it. Okay. And I have lots of little things on here on my channel that you can go look at. And if I don't have anything that you need, then you can go look. YouTube has tons of people that teach really well. Find the person who speaks your crochet language. Uh-oh, did I put 3 in that one? I sure enough did. That's okay. I'm going to leave it there. That's my lucky 3 one. Okay, let's see. Natty Lee. 4K, stand on that. Yeah, I will. Be proud. Yeah. I had to stop scrolling, LOL. My aunt gave me her crochet kit, and I owe it to her to make a quilt matching the theme of the house she's buying. Your page is awesome. Thank you so much, Nat. Michelle Bordeaux, hello, welcome in. Dana, I went to my first class last night at the library, learned a stitch. I believe that's what it is. Called I Have to Learn the Language. Yeah, it'll come to you after a while. It'll be second language. When people say they're bilingual, they speak English and crochet. I was using a mink version loops of thread color. This is Melissa. Tiger, it's like soft, stuffy yarn. I have 0 steps. I'm following you. I'm going to watch a bunch of videos. Do you have a step 1 video? I'll go see. In my shorts, I have really quick tutorials that show you how to do a chain and show you, where to go from there. I also have, if you look under the playlist of tutorials, you might find some there. Excuse me. I like to show the beginnings of crochet because I'm not like a fancy crocheter showing you new techniques and whatever. I like to show people how to actually get started Basic. When you learn basic, you learn how to look at stitches, you learn what the stitches do, you can do whatever the heck you want. And if if it comes naturally to you, you can not even use a pattern, make up your own. Some people say they can't. I don't believe them. I don't believe them. I think everyone is an artist. You just have to stop telling yourself you're not. You may not be the type of artist you think artists should be, but you do have art inside of you. So, getting off subject now. Get back to crocheting, Angie. I am crocheting. Behave. Stop telling me what to do. Let's see. Hi, Amy. How are you? You missed your notification. That's okay, hon. You're here now. I didn't get to stay with you the whole time yesterday because I fell asleep. I was so tired from all the stuff I was doing before, I guess. And I woke up to some noise and I opened my eyes and there's Eddie taking pictures of me slumped over asleep with yarn in my hands. It was so funny. Shima, hello. What? I made it to what? Thanks for telling me, Melissa. I missed it. It says 31 now. We need 40 likes, people. 40 likes. Natalie, okay. We'll do that, Natalie. Well, why you confuse me with all this strange spelling? Come on. Ooh, look at all those hearts on the side. Love it. It's free, people. It's free to play with those little emojis on the side. Mac knows better than to take pictures of me asleep, LOL. Oh, no, Eddie, he thinks it's awesome. And he already knows it's too late to get a divorce, so I'm stuck with him. And so he just snaps away. Well, that's okay. I get him back too, because then I do it, and he hates it too. So I don't really care, actually. I think that they're pretty funny. I always put up a little front saying, "Oh my gosh, why did you do that?" Then I'm like, "Send it to me, please." Because I think it's hilarious. One time, I'm going to tell you a quick little story while we're making our double crochet increases here. Back in the old days, we had to take pictures with the camera, and then we had to take the camera roll. You had to choose because you had either 12 shots in that camera or 24. You had to be very careful, and the picture you took is the picture you got. Well, that kind of doesn't have anything to do with why I'm telling you this, but my grandmother would fall asleep sitting down, doing whatever she was doing, and now I know why. We're old, we're tired. But she used to fall asleep, and I grew up with her, and me and my youngest aunt were more like sisters to each other than aunt and niece. We were only like 9 years apart. And anyways, whatever she did, I was doing too. Unless she went with her friends, then I was forgotten. Oh my gosh, so many side stories I can be telling around here. But we're going back to the original. My grandmother fell asleep, and she always fell asleep with her mouth sticking open. And we thought it would be funny to go get a piece of bread, a slice of bread, and just put it in her mouth, hoping she would not wake up. She didn't. And we snapped that picture, and it came out so beautiful. Perfect, centered, everything is what I remember. But that picture was so funny. And if I just I don't even have to shut my eyes. I can see that picture in my mind, and it makes me laugh so much. She got mad at us, but like me, I think it was just a front. She didn't really care. I mean, it's not like we had social media and people were going to put it up there. Well, there was no social media. The social media was everybody in our family. Hey, come and look at this picture. We got abuela. Yeah, she was asleep, so we put bread in her mouth. What kind of weirdos were we? We didn't have much entertainment back then, so that was high entertainment in our house. High entertainment. That's right, Amy. Set them boundaries because you never know. But you know what? Sometimes things slip out when you start talking. Like, I'm sure I say things Eddie doesn't want me to. say. Sorry, I was yawning. But yeah. So y'all get a lot of stories today with this crochet along because it's basically double crochet increase for the 2 rounds. And look at that. Oh yeah, we're getting mega, mega. And it goes pretty fast, you know. It seems like it's going to be a lot. It's 40 stitches in the first around the band, 40 single crochets. Increase in each stitch on the second round. That gives us 80. Now on this third round, double crochet increase in each one. So if this is 80, 160 stitches we should end up with. But there is no way that I'm going to be counting the stitches. We get what we get and we don't throw a fit because nobody's ever going to count the stitches. If they do, and you had gifted them this little scrunchie and they're going to count the stitches, take it back. Take it back. They wouldn't do it, I think. Naps are for life. They are, Kels. You know me, Kels. Oh, wow. DK. I'm making a scrunchie. This is my old scrunchie, kind of worn out. Different shade, but the same type of yarn. And it's a 6-ply yarn. Everything is in the description, the pattern and the type of yarn. And let me see. I'll show you this one more time for those who weren't here. This is called Mist. And this is the yarn. It was gifted to me. A whole bunch of it. And I have been making things like crazy with it. I used to make some chickens with this. It's multi-purpose. Some chickens. Oh my gosh, I should make another chicken. We should make a chicken together. Oh, thank you, Melissa. Look at that. Strawberry. And this is the color of the year for me, the green. Pink is always one of my colors. Wait, where did Sonia? Wait, Sonia popped in? Oh, hey, Sonia. I'm old. I could not even see your name right there in front of me. And then somebody above you, JB. How many scrunchies do I have? I have tons of scrunchies. I even just had one just now that I ran across. But I like to use gray scrunchies because I have gray hair. And it looks like my hair. So it just makes my hair look more substantial. You know, I'm trying to fool people around here. Like I doubt anybody's fooled because I always get, hey, I like your scrunchie. And I was like, that's my hair. That is not a scrunchie, that's my hair. Nobody's fooled. It's a scrunchie. People see it. They like it or they don't like it. But it's fun and it makes me happy and it makes me feel like I have a full head of hair. I have a lot of hair compared to some people, but compared to what I used to have, it's about half. I've lost so much hair and I still continue to lose hair. If I ever lose so much hair, it gets so thin, I am not going to be hanging on to it. I'm going to shave my head. That's what I would do because hair is important to me, but not devastating enough if I had to shave it because I have even shaved my hair, not shaved it, but cut it to like an inch or less tall, long. And I've had them cut it, just shave it off with the razor and not to skin, but you know, that short, like I just said, about an inch long. And I would do that from hair that would be down from my waist. And then we're like, are you sure? Are you sure? I'm like, yes, it's just hair. It grows back. Unless it doesn't grow back, like sometimes my hair does grow back. I have a lot of baby hair. It's not that I'm losing the ability to grow hair. It's just that it's falling out because of the medications and stuff. It starts to grow. It breaks off. Then, you know, the baby hairs are there. And so it looks like I'm a little chia pet with some long strands hanging out, you know. So this is a no-brainer. You can sit and you're practicing your double crochets all the way around and how to make an increase. An increase is when you make two stitches in one stitch. And here's your stitches. See the little V's? So I'm going to make a double crochet into this stitch right here. And another double crochet into that same stitch, and that is called an increase. And so I won't get into decreases at the moment. Don't want to be confusing anybody. But you can always see that. If you follow me, I'll talk about decreases eventually. So increase, increase, increase means to double up, unless sometimes you have a 3 increase where you put 3 in each stitch, but it will indicate, but increase usually means 2 in each stitch, okay? So if you see the word increase, INC is the abbreviations for increase, and I have it in my pattern written below in the description. INC means increase. SC is for single crochet. DC is for double crochet. For decrease, it would be DEC, not DC. What other one? Slip stitch is SLSP. No, slip stitch SLST, something like that. I don't know. I make it up as I go. No, there are, you can go and look online and ask Google or whoever you use what's the abbreviation for slip stitch in the crochet language, and it shall tell you. And there might be different versions, but you kind of understand whenever you see a pattern what the creator meant. Oh, I'm far behind. Hee Leah, making a scrunchie. Size hook is a 6mm hook. It has to be scuffed up. And if it's bitten by your dog, it works even better. Thank you, Melissa, for telling them. Beauty with Benny. Hi, Granny. Oh, thank you. Granny says hello. She has long hair, Amy. In a long time. Yeah, some scrunchies. And then she could just wear them around her wrist and be so cool. And then when she needs to put her hair up, she could just take it off and put it on her hair. Ooh, you love to crochet. I see ICP in love. Oh, great. You're in the right place then. We're making scrunchies. A scrunchie. A scrunchie. I don't think we're going to make another one after this one, but who knows? I may start one with you guys in another color so you can see. But they're pretty easy to make. It's just taking me a little bit longer because it always does. I think it adds another 20 minutes to this one maybe for when I'm slowing down and talking and teaching. But if I was just sitting here making these, I can whip these out maybe in about 30 minutes. I could make one. I think on this one, I put 3 double crochet. Don't tell anybody. They don't need to know that they're getting an extra. Whoever's going to get this gets an extra stitch in there. You don't want them to get a big old head. I got an extra stitch added in here. I'm special. You make yours out of velvet? I have this chenille from the Dollar Tree, and I make them out of that too, and I love that one. But this one, I made it only because my friend had given me a whole bunch of them, and then it was the color of my hair. So I was like, oh yeah, let's make me a mega scrunchie. You can make this out of any color. This is a 6-ply. You can also do this with regular 4-ply yarn, Red Heart 4-ply yarn. Let's see. Does this one have the, oh, it doesn't have the stuff on it. Look at this tiny little skein. My son gave me those for Christmas. Anyways, what was I doing here? Oh, I only have, no, there's 2 in there. Okay. Make 2 in each one. Yarn over, insert your hook into your stitch, pull the loop up, yarn over, pull through 2, pull through 2. And then when you end up with 1, that's when your stitch is over. I love this. Look at that. Oh, I'm loving this. Loving it. Okay, I'm going to go and check to see how far we are away from the very first one, because 160 stitches, how far are we? And look, it's all scrunchy. Oh, look, you can tell because that's where the first one started, on the 3rd row. So there's the one around the band. There's the one, the second round, and this is the 3rd round, the final round. And when you make these, you can do anything you want. You can add beads in here, and at the end, you can make it a fancy little border if you know, are more advanced with that. But this looks cute enough for me. Cute enough, I think. Who knows? So if you saw my post about this, I think I have a picture of me with my original tutorial for the scrunchie, and a year ago of me wearing them. I've been using this like crazy. Ooh, is that already? No. Here it is right here. See, I was getting confused. Sometimes I think I'm at the end, but I'm not. So I'm not there for a minute. Okay, let me see. I'm far behind. Ned, hello. Come on in, people. Ooh, I'm already past 40 likes. Thank you. I want to get to 50 likes, please, people. And it's free to leave me a like. You can double tap your screen if you're on your phone, or just look for that thumbs up, and you can press the thumbs up. And all those emojis on the side, they're free. They're free. Play with them. That way we can let YouTube know that we're having a party over here. And by party, I mean crocheting. Crocheting. 49. Ooh, whoa, I'm getting 50. Oh my goodness, I'm getting all fancy over here. So now that I have 50, I have to restart this one. I got all excited. I have a new goal of 60. Yeah. I'm a greedy YouTuber. I can't help it. You give me some likes and I want more. Yeah, I'm a songwriter too. Y'all didn't know that? There it is. I write country songs about getting likes on YouTube. Let's see. First row, single crochet. Oh, thank you. Thank you, DK, for putting it on there. I do have it in the description, but thank you so much for putting it on there for us. And Lashana, I'm making a scrunchie. This is the scrunchie. This is my personal scrunchie. If you see my hair in here, do not pay attention to it. But this is mine, and I think I made it differently. I do have my original tutorial up. You can go follow that, but I'm making it different now. I just always am changing things up when I learn something new, or I just think, oh, it would be better this way. I change it up. But I'm making a scrunchie. You like making scrunchies for your sisters? Aw, that's nice, Shima. That's kind. Oh, Lydia, yay, hanging out with some people. I love it. I love it. I just had a crochet meeting last night with my friends. I think one of my dogs wants to go outside. Do y'all mind waiting while I just go and let them out? You still have the scrunchie I gave you last year, Sonia? Yay. So have you been making more for yourself? Oh, Lydia, you have nice weather today. That's great. We are so foggy and overcast here, and I'm freezing like crazy. Rebecca, Christian, hello. Come on in. 50. Oh, Amy, what am I going to do? I'm going to beg for 60. 60 likes, people. Thank you. Thank you. Hi, Rebecca. I hope it'll be 60. I hope so. Alex, hello. Yes. Well, thank you so much, Alex. What about crocheting? You like to crochet? Because if you do, you found your spot. If you don't, and you just like my nails, you can hang out with us. I don't care. You can listen to me yap and all these other people talking about crocheting and whatever comes to mind. You never know what we'll be talking about on this page, the Yarn Room. Go and like my channel and set up your notifications for me so you never miss me. Every Wednesday I have a crochet along. Saturdays we have just a general crochet meeting here on the Yarn Room, where we all just gather, hang out, drink our coffee on a Saturday morning, or whatever time it is for you around the world, and we just crochet or just hang out and watch me crochet or talk about whatever I'm crocheting. So, and then on Mondays, I have an update, Yarn Talk Monday, where I talk about things. Oh, I don't think that they really needed to go outside. They didn't bark anymore. I think they were barking at something outside. So I'm really using almost the whole skein here. Look at that. So I could make a small one maybe after this. I thought maybe I'd be able to make 2. I couldn't remember from the last time I made it using this yarn. So on my crochet alongs now, I think that I'm doing some of the things that I have tutorials for. I know, Daisy, I'm going to help you in a minute. She was not the dog that was barking that I thought needed to go outside, but now Daisy is looking at me, and you know how they do. They give you those puppy dog eyes, and they're begging for something. Food, drink, can't be those two. Going outside, it probably is because the door is closed. But, or she just wants to play. Okay, we're coming up to the end, guys. There is our first stitch. We have one more stitch to go. And that's a double crochet increase in there. What? Nina came in and snuck in. Nina, good morning. Thank you. Thank you, Shima, for welcoming everyone. So if you wanted to make a smaller one, Kels, you would use a different yarn. You can use a 4-weight. Even with the chenille, you could get a little smaller one, even though it's 6-ply. And you can just make the first round and the second round. You can forget about doing the third round. You would already be finished by now. Let's see, did I make 2 in there? Yes. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. That's where I'm going to insert my hook. And I'm going to crochet 1 to lock it in. And then we have our scissors here, and it started to curl a bit. And we are going to pull that out, and we're going to weave it in. And there, look at that, we have our little scrunchie. And it looks so much newer than this old worn out one that I've been using for days and days and is washed and everything. And now here's a brand new one. And when I put it in my hair, it's kind of bulky, but it works for me. I twist it up twice, and it's got a lot of curl to it. See, my fingers where my ponytail would come out of. And you just adjust it, or you can just put it straight on your bun and have it just like this. Oh, don't forget, weave in your ends. But I'm going to have to go because this doggy wants to go outside. Ooh, 99 people here and 53 likes. Thank you so much. Before I get out of here, double tap that screen and leave me a likes. Maybe I can hit 60 before I actually leave in a second. But let's see. I'm going to check on everybody, make sure I said hello to everybody. Yes. So, Kels, did that help you? Shaz, hello. Come on in. We're just crocheting here, or at least we were, and we finished our little crocheted scrunchie for our hair. I'm great today, Nina. Thank you for asking. How are you? Yes, there's so many ways to make it smaller, Kels. Different, smaller yarn, smaller hook. Andrew, hello. Can you ask something? Yes. Can you vacuum up a random sock right now? Andrew, do I look like I want to do housework? I told you that was dangerous for my health. You're welcome, Kels. Okay, guys. Thank you for visiting me, Angie, in the yarn room. I hope you go and make more of these. The pattern is in the description if you came in kind of late. And but so easy to make, and then these make cute little gifts just to give your friends. You know, I go around and I wear them on my wrist, and it looks so cute. This one is kind of huge. I probably wouldn't. I'd wear it on my wrist, but not just for, just to save it, for my hair. But usually I already have it in my hair whenever I'm leaving the house. Anyways, guys. Okay, until next time, I'll see you on Saturday for our crochet meeting. 9 a.m. my time, unless I otherwise post that I can't make it. So you guys go out there and make yourselves some scrunchies. Use all kinds of yarn. You don't have to stay with this kind of boring kind of yarn. This I do it because it matches my hair. So thank you guys. Go out and have some fun. You too. Enjoy your day, Kels. Have a great day, Melissa. 5 hours straight. Oh, Nina. You'll get used to it, hon. You'll get used to it. Thank you, Melissa. Thank you, Shima. Bye, everyone. Have a great day. Bye.